Hey guys, how you guys doing? Um, just did first place with Scareclaws on Wednesday night, which is our gaming our tournament events, and yeah, we managed to get first place on a full house. I think it was 32 players up. If yeah, there was 16 tables. Yeah, and yeah, we managed to snag that first place with Scareclaws. And I'll talk about more about how the deck works, why I chose this specific tech choices, and yeah, let's get into it. Scareclaw's one of my favorite decks. It's what got me back into Yu-Gi-Oh. Well, actually, it was Heroes, but after finding out Scareclaws, I really liked it, and I wanted to at least get first place with it. Um, get first place with it on a full house, and on my first YCS, I think I went 394 out of 3,000 on my first one, and on my regional, I went uh, 69, I think, or something like that, 68 on out of like 300 plus players. So yeah, let's get into the deck profile. All right, for our first monster, 2 Visa Starfrost. This is just a great extender, and I'll show you why I played 2. This is kind of like almost into a pure Scareclaw, but not as pure because there's a lot of tech choices and mechanics in this deck that I chose to. I mean, it's not just like we end on try hard anymore and pass. So 2 Visa Starfrost, really mandatory. Yeah, when your light heart gets impermed or veilered, you can use visas to pop it, summon the light heart, and then light heart again to search for the field spell, not once per turn. So 2 Visa Starfrost. We got 3 Rock Heart. This is the heart and soul of the deck. He searches you any spell and trap card that you need to make your plays, and then if you go for that draw 1, when you get 3 or more in defense, you draw 1. So 3 record. And then we're moving on to the Kashtira. We're running 3 Fenrir. Honestly, I actually wanted the Fenrir to be at 1. Sorry Kashtira players out there, but 3 is just 3's still fine. It's still a very strong card, a very strong interruption, and he searches you for the next card, which is the Scareclaw Kashtira, and this is the ratio that I've always worked around with, because you can search Scareclaw Kashtira from Fenrir. You can do a lot of things, and this is just the perfect ratio. Alright, now we're moving on to the small monsters. We're doing 2 aggro. 2 aggro is the damage, no, sorry, it's the attack booster. We're doing 2 Balone. Balone is the piercer, and 2 Astra. So we're running only 6 copies. Astra is the multi-attacker. I think I'm gonna cut down Balone to 1 and then make 3 aggro, because aggro is the only most relevant one in this build that I have. And then we are running the Prisma package. Yes, we are running the Prisma package. So Prisma allows you at no cost to show a fusion from your extra deck and dump from your deck to the graveyard, and then that would be our Visa Starfrost, and then he becomes Visas himself, and you link off the Prisma into a light heart. So Prisma becomes a light heart, and that will The idea of that is that you not only would you not consume a normal summon, which I'll talk about in a minute, because the pure build Scareclaw really struggles on normal summons. So as much as possible, you don't want a normal summon. You don't want to bait into the normal summon, because once the normal summon is done, and they manage to interrupt it somehow, it's up to you. It's up to your hand if you can extend from that point. But two is good. I've always run 2. This is the perfect ratio. And let's move on to the next card. For our hand traps, we are running 3 Ash. Ash is just great overall. Stops a lot of cards. I wouldn't change it any other way. No matter what meta it is, Ash is always meta apparently. Alright, well, moving on to the spells. We're running 2 planet. So 2 planets really all you need. You don't need, you can run 3, but never seen the use for running 3 planets, because you can search it. There's a lot of cards that searches it in your deck, and 2 is honestly the perfect ratio. And then once returned, you can pop a card on the field. And just remember that always put your monster in defense position, unless otherwise you're going for OTK or you're attacking your opponent. Yeah, 2 planets. And we are running 3 arrival. So many times this card has won me the game. There are times where I baited out my whole hand. My opponent somehow had negates and interruptions, and I still have the arrival. And all you need is to summon that one Scareclaw, and you can go for full combo from there. And it's not once per turn. I don't know why you should run 2 or why you should run 1. 3 may be too much, but like I said, it's not once per turn, and you can always have target. He also summons, he also reborns back Visa Starfrost from the grave, which dumps from your Prisma, which you can then use Visa Starfrost as a link material for a light heart, just in case your Prisma did get impermed, so Prisma doesn't get that name. Yes, 3 arrival. And then we are back to running 1 Defangin. Why I chose to run this card back is we're back to that point where a lot of players are maining Book of Moons, a lot of targeting cards, imperms. Defangin is just great. You can cut this out honestly for any card you want. I just chose to put it back this format. And it's absolutely amazing. Can't target your cards. Your link can be destroyed by card effects, and then it has a once per turn pop by removing Lightheart, and that's not always an issue because we do run 3 Lighthearts. So there will always be a Lightheart or a Tryhard in the grave. And then we're running the 1 Twin Saw. Twin Saw is the best card going first. Like, it shuts down links. You pop 2 cards. Yeah, Twin Saw is, they need to make this a holo, because this is MVP. This MVP. Then we are doing the 3 Hero Lives. Going first, I like to start off my combos with the Hero Lives if I have it. It does conflict with the Fenrir sometimes, so you do have to choose one or the other. But when it doesn't, and Hero Lives pops off, you pay half of your life points, you summon Prisma. Prisma will then dump the Visa Starfrost. And this is just amazing. Who cares about paying life points if you're setting up a board, if you're winning, or if you're going for OTK? Like, I honestly don't care about life points. Like, the faster the game goes, the better. Like, I've resolved this so many times. Last night it did get ashed. I still was able to set a simple board with Twin Saw, and they couldn't push through. So Hero Lives, this is the best extender. You pretty much have 5 Prisma in the deck. That's what it's all about. And then we do have the one rota because we do run 5 warriors in case we break. One tech. You can run 2. Like I said, you can take out Defanging or Rhoda, or whichever one you decide to put back more copies of tech. Stack is just good. Then we're doing the call buy. Call buy is call buy. And then we are actually maining 3 Cosmic Cyclones. I've been watching the format lately, and I wanted to see if I wanted to run more hand traps or maybe back removals. And then I know that runiks are still a thing. Labrynth is still strong, and Gestura is still strong. Yeah, so I decided to main Cyclones and see how it goes, and it actually did well. It did better than I expected. My round 1 opponent was a Labrynth, and then he activated Skill Drain, which, you know, or Skill Drain, and I had a Cosmic Cyclone. And then in the future, you know, this just removes you any problematic card going first. It removes you any problematic card going second. You can run, I could run evenly matched, but I do want my battle phase, and I do want to OTK and don't give them another turn. So yeah, 3 Cosmic Cyclones, and I did face against the Swordsoul. He had 1 die roll, and I opened 2 Cosmic Cyclone and an Imperm, and yeah, that was GG from there, because, you know, he activated his anti-spell Fragrance going first, and then, you know, we Imperm the Baron, we Cyclone the anti-spell Fragrance, so we don't lose to any set cards, unless they set more than 1, of course. But yeah, we don't lose to Book of Moons, in case we don't get our defang in, and they only have like a set card in the field, or Rika Con actually, if it ever comes up, we just banish it. So maining 3 Cyclones was a good call that I made that night. And then yes, we were running the 3 Imperms. Alright, onto the extra deck. 3 Lightheart. No questions asked. Not once per turn. So why wouldn't you run 3 on a Scareclaw deck? And then we have 2 Tryhard. I actually don't go for this Tryhard line anymore, but when you have to, because, you know, if you're able to clear their board, it only takes a Tryhard, an Astra, and a Scareclaw Cash to OTK. Yeah, so only 2, and it's not once per turn, it's a soft. And we're running the Ausa and the Dark for just generic targets. We're running 2 Crush Sheep and 1 Apo for the Crush Sheep line. If you guys are not familiar with the Crush Sheep line, I'll tell you more about it in the video. We're running 2 Astaroth because we're running 2 Visas, so we just gotta match the energy. We have 2 Starlight Visas, so we match it with 2 Vicious Astaroth, so the second one don't get wasted. We're running 1 Baron and 1 Chaos Angel for generic level 10s, and the 1 Baguska in case we break. You just have Lightheart, Baguska, Twin Saw, and then Hand Trap in your hand, or Ash. Yes. So yeah, that it is for the main deck and extra deck. Alright, for side deck, 3 Solemn Judgment, no questions asked. Solemn just says no, going first, along with 3 The Barrier. These are just good going first cards. Going second cards, we have 2 Kirkar, 3 Bestials, 2 Dark Ruler no more, and 2 Evenly Match. And honestly, this is all you need. This is all what works out for me. Even if I didn't see my cards, I just needed to see one. I mean, my deck alone itself is already a good going first and second. So these are just like cards that help you yeah, it just helps you if you want to break more boards. Going second. All right. Let's see. So if you're not familiar with the line, so there are ways to end on board. So one board that I do end up going first is we end up on a board with Appaloosa, Baron the Floor, and what you go? And Twin Saw. And then you'll have a what you call it? Depending on your hand, actually, you'll have the one Scareclaw monster. So yes. So going first, we have 4 negates, 3 monster negates, 1 omni negate, and a pop 2 removal. That it is for going first. If you do end up managing to brick, these are the scenarios that has come up. So yes, a simple board like that can be enough sometimes. So yes, we got Twin Saw for Lightheart target, and then Baguska generic, they can't target you. And then if you really want to get go back to the old school style, we have the Tryhard, Twin Saw, and then Defanging. Actually, you do have to choose one or the other. Defanging would be a better choice to protect Tryhard, because just in case you don't search the Twin Saw, because you can only search one or the other unless you draw one and then search the other one. But usually I still do go for the Twin Saw, because Twin Saw is just too good. Tryhard will give you the body, and Fenrir is another disruption for the deck. So yeah, guys, that's the video. This is, I think, one of the best Scareclaw decks that I've ever come across and made. And it is a shout out to my boy Art from the Philippines. We talked a lot about this build, the hero build, the hero line, and he also has been topping locals on his but it's OCG, they have Maxi there, but yes, similar to the OCG in his area. Yeah, he's been topping a lot with that deck playstyle too. So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think. Yeah, like and subscribe for more Scareclaw contents. Let me know if you have any questions of any combo lines that you don't think, or that you have any questions with. And yeah, peace out.